So I play the whole thing using the neck pickup throughout. That best matches the tone I can hear on the album. We'll start with the shreddy section, and the first bar goes something like this. No, it doesn't. The tricky parts here are the notes that are on adjacent strings. That's A, 10, 11 on the E, 10 on the A, and then 10 on the D string right after. So it's like... I try and do economy picking because that makes the most sense. You can just down, up, and then almost do a sweep of this, and this. Those three notes, so... But I just find getting that clean at speed is just as difficult as trying to alternate pick it. So usually in a rush, I just tend to 1, 2, 3. Just engaging this wrist in that staccato alternate picking kind of fashion and just moving my whole arm down one string at a time. And the next bit after that, you have to slide from 12 to 17. So... string skip up to the E string. Do a little arpeggio there. 15, 20. Pull off. 16, 17. Those arpeggios and those notes are kind of self-explanatory. I don't do anything special there. I think if you're trying to play it very properly, after you slide back to 15, 11, and then 13, 12, you kind of go 15, 13, 12 again, but this time it's 15 on the B string. Doing that arpeggio down, and then this one on the B is kind of awkward. I try and get the pull off to work for me, but I think you're properly meant to be alternate picking that, so it'll be like... But that's very hard at speed. And then I just keep my finger on 13, 12. And then another arpeggio shape down. The next bit I find very difficult. I've even noted it with hammers and pulls on the tab, but I think it's meant to be picked. So it starts with 5, 8, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 12, slide to 14, sweep up 13, 11, 15, slide back, pull off 13, 14, sweep down 11, 13, 14, 12. A bit faster. So after you do that, it's 7, 8, 10 on the G string to lead into the next set of arpeggios, which is crazy. I don't have many tips for it, except you go 8, 7, 8, 10, pull off 5, hammer on the 10, and then back up. And then instead of hitting that 8 again, you skip it entirely and go straight up to the next leading note. So go back up, 11. Pick the 8th note on the same string, and then that's more of a traditional 4-string shape where you don't pull off a hammer on at the end. There's no reversal, you just go down. Then you just keep following that shape up. No real advice there other than just practicing sweep picking. The next section is tricky. After you've done the last sweep, your pinky was on the 20th. Get it ready to move right to the 22nd note on the E string for this note here and this passage. And then you're going to be going the index finger ready on the 18th. Slide the whole thing up and then pull off to the 18th. At speed, I tend to just pull off each one of these because it's quite difficult. And then after you've done that, get ready to go straight into another wide shape with, I use my ring, pinky, and index finger. That's this one here. That's one of the trickier bits I found in the whole solo. And then next passage is pretty easy. Whether there's that 17 there or not, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a slide straight down back to 3. Just do a fluid motion like that. More economy picking shapes, which is the same as the starting passage. But now you're back on the 3rd fret, starting on the 5th string. So I tend to take any shortcut I can get there because it is a bit of a legato feel on that one. I'm kind of just picking one note in each string and then using good muting and hammer-ons to get the rest of them. And just pull them all off. 11, 10, 8, 7, back to 10, and then 8 as that kind of main note. But when you do that, don't just fret it normally. Get ready to go down into a rolled sweep. So when you sweep down, pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if you can see that, but I get the pinch harmonic on that next bit just behind the neck pickup. Just hammer on 8, 10, 11, slide up to 15, pull off to 11. Then another economy picking bit, or difficult alternate if you try. And a nice, easy, just quick run back and up and down. So it's 10, 12, 13, 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15, and then back down. 15, 16, 18, 15, 17, 18. And that 18 is bent. Okay. So after you bend that 18, go bend 21st note, tap the 22nd, and then you go down to the B string, 20, pull off to 18, 18 on the E, and then 20 on the E. I think there's a bit of ringing that he does in the album, or maybe it was just live, but next bit's such a strange little jazzy bit. So it's 16 on the B, hammer onto 20, and then pull off back to 16, slide back to 15. Then you go 17 on the D string, and then 16 on the B. Same pattern moving down again, but this time you go 13, 16, 13, 12, 15, 13 on the D, 13 on the B. Then the next one's weird. It sounds awful, but I mean, it sounds awful in the song, but jazzy awful. So it goes 12 on the B, 10 on the D, 8, then 11 again. Both on B, back to the 10, and then 10 on B again. Really weird. 12, 10, 8, 11, 10 on D, 10 on B. Such a strange one. It sounds cool in the context of the song though. Then a more usual one, which is just 8 twice on the B, 8 on the D, and then 7 on the B again. A lot of vibrato. Then you go into a little run of, but it's not just 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, it's like 5 side 7. Five slide to 7, 8, 10, all on the G string, 7, 8, 10 on the B string, slide to 13, 12 on D, 11 on B, then slide to 13, slide to 15, and then back to 11. Then there's a weird but cool little lick here. You get 10, 8, 6 on E, 10, 6 on B, then 10, 8, 6 on B, 8, 7 on G. And then you go 8, 7 kind of twice. It's got this weird little rhythm to it. Just always throws me off when I'm trying to play it. Then you go 10 on the G string, 8, 7 on the D, back to 10 on the G, 7, hammer on 8, pull off 7 on the G still, and then slide to 12 with a big bend. Now it's time for all the crazy diminished stuff, so we're going to go up one string every 2 notes. So you go 7, 10 on the D, 8, 11 on the G, 10, 13, 10 on the B, and then you go down one string, 8, 11 again, so it's all alternate pick like crazy. Then you do the same thing, but starting on the 13th fret on the D string again, 13, 16, 14, 17, this time it's up another fret, so 16, 19 on B, back to 16, and then back again, 17, 14, so. And then from here we change it up, we do the top 3 strings, but we go 14, 17 on G, 16 on B, 14, 17 on E, and then you slide up to 20. Then you do the same shape, 17, 20 on G, 19 on B, 17, 20 on E, slide to 23, and then the same shape again. But this is now 20, 23, 22, 20, 23, and then a big bend. That's just 23, 22, 18 all on E, and then 20 on B. That's a little arpeggio down 17, 19, 20 on E, B, G respectively. Go back to 17 on G, 20 again, 19 on B, 20 on B. And the crazy bit. Okay. I have no real tips for this other than just get your muscle memory used to where each I don't know, set of notes goes. So practice it slow. That's the end of it. Just keep increasing your speed till you get it. Okay, Okay, now time to actually practice that and get it up to speed to do another cover of. Alright, well, thanks for watching that. I wish you all the best in learning the solo. It's definitely one of the harder ones that Sin's put out, at least that I've come across. It's good to know that as he ages, he just keeps getting better and better. If you want to see more Avenged covers or guitar tab tutorial kind of things, check out these playlists. I've got plenty out there, and I'll have some more Avenged content out soon. Cheers.